Hello friends, I am CA Rohit Gyanchandani and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel FinCademy. Friends, today we are going to start part 6 of our series on basics of stock market, where we will discuss about the fundamental analysis of company. So from now on, a lot of things will be practical. We will take real balance sheet, profit and loss account, annual reports to understand how to analyze a company in simplest possible manner. Let's go. So what is fundamental analysis? Now, fundamental analysis involves conducting research on various reports and information available about the company in public domain. So whatever information that company shares with us, with shareholders, we are going to discuss about all of that and how to analyze those things and how to learn and how to see whether to invest in this company or not. All of those things we are going to discuss. Analyzing financial statements, annual reports, quarterly statements, profits, sales, expenses in order to arrive at investing decision. We need to understand all these things to arrive at a decision of whether to buy or not. This is very important now. World is getting more and more complicated and so are the financial statements. You need an eye for detail to trace the real story behind the financial statements. A lot of frauds, a lot of money laundering, a lot of things that are being done in the companies that are listed on Indian stock market have been in the news. A lot of fraudulent management, how they are siphoning off money in various ways. You might not be able to track those just by looking at the financial statements unless you have that eye for detail to understand things, right? So to understand the real story behind the reported number, how to do it. Let us try to understand about all the data published by company about their performance and check if the company is worth investing. Is it right? Now, before going into all that, I want to clear some basic things before we start all the analysis part. Now, what is the meaning of face value? So, face value is the value that is there in the books of company. It is the price at which share was first time issued in the history of company. We took example of TCS that it was established in 1995. So face value was rupees 10. So when the company was formed, at that time 10 rupees per share were infused in the company to start the company. This is just in the books of company. It does not mean anything. This is just used to declare dividend. A percentage of dividend is declared on face value. We will look. So for example, the face value of NTPC Limited is rupees 10. You can go ahead and check it on screener.in. All these numbers you will find. What is market value? Market value is the value at which currently the stock is trading on the stock exchanges. So NTPC, I have just taken this market value of the month of December 2020. Someday I have taken 102 rupees for the market value. So you could buy and sell the stock on that day at 102 rupees. This is the market value. What is book value? A lot of people get confused between face value and book value. Try to understand what is the book value. Book value is the total value of company's assets that shareholder will receive in case the company gets liquidated. If I want to stop the business of company, if I want to shut down the company, what is that value that my shareholder will get on each share? Let me give you a small example about it. Let's say I have assets of rupees 100. So this is the property that company has, and company has loans and other liabilities of rupees 50. So you have assets of 100, liabilities of 50. So you have rupees 50 of book value of your own net worth. Now let's say you have 50 shareholders, 50 shares. That means book value of your share is rupees 1. Okay. Whatever assets are left after paying all the loans divided by number of shares issued by company is the book value. In this case, the book value of NTPC Limited is 124 rupees as on March 2020. You can check all these figures on screener.in. I have taken them from there. What is market cap? Now understand, in previous slide we learned about the market value of share. So what is market cap? Nothing. Market value of share multiplied by number of shares issued by the company is market cap. Now meaning of market cap is that if at all you were to buy the entire company, this is the amount that you have to pay. You have to pay entire market cap. I'll give you an example. Suppose now NTPC has issued 970 crore shares. Current market price is 102 rupees. Hence, the total market cap would be 98,000 crores 940. Right? 98,940 crores will be the entire market cap. We just have to multiply these two numbers. Is it right? So if you want to buy the entire NTPC, this is the amount you have to shell out. So that's the market cap. This basically is the value of company. Okay. The final thing I want to explain you is the lot size. Now, lot size means the multiple at which investor can trade in that stock. Almost all of the companies other than the companies listed on SME platform have lot size of 1 share, meaning you can even buy 1 share of a company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is not a minimum amount of shares that you have to buy on the stock exchange. Even you can buy 1 share also. This I am talking about cash market. With respect to F&O segment, this will differ. F&O segment has their own lot sizes defined that we are not discussing today. So lot size for shares is 1 other than the shares in the SME platform. Is that clear? So these were the 5 terms I had to explain you before going deeper into it. Now this is basic that you need to go through before you come to a conclusion whether to invest or not. So what are the things that you need to check? One is annual report. Now annual report, in the next video we are going to understand in detail what is annual report. Is that right? So annual report is a report where company gives all the details about the year gone by. Everything, whatever they have done, everything they explain. We will check this in the upcoming video. Okay. Financial statements. After that video, we will have videos on balance sheet, profit and loss account and cash flow. We will learn that. These basically show the financial results that company has produced. Profits, sales, asset, liabilities, cash, dividends, all those things are explained in financial statements. Then quarterly updates. Now companies have a full year to, there is this accounting period called 1st April to 31st March. So company has to give us the report for the entire year. But according to rules and regulations, they have to disclose or declare it quarterly. Now, there are 4 quarters in each year. Okay, I'll tell you Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So, Q1 is April, May, June. Okay, Q2 is July, August, September. Q3 is October, November, December. And Q4 is January, February, March. These are 4 quarters. So, company has to give us all the information about their finances on quarterly basis also. These reports are also important. Then you have to understand the financial statements. Now we have this course, this basics course is for that purpose only. In next videos, we will take each and every part of financial statement one by one and go in depth into it to understand how to make sense out of it. Then they talk about capital allocation. Whatever company is making, whatever money, whatever profits they are generating, what exactly are they doing with that? So that also will be covered in the next upcoming videos. Now before we begin, the important part, the practical part of this series, I have few requests for you viewers to follow. See, understanding financial statement may not require a degree of finance. In first video of this course, I explained you that degree of finance is not required to, conduct the fundamental analysis of company. But you need to know basic mathematics. What are the basic mathematics? Addition, subtraction, division and multiplication, that's all. If you know how to add, subtract, divide, multiply, that's all, right? You need to pay full attention and watch entire video. This is very important. The points are critical. If you are especially from non-finance background, all these points are critical. You need to slowly grasp it and then store it in your memory to understand. If you don't get it, watch it again if needed. Or you can double tap on the backside so that you can go back 10 seconds, 20 seconds if you miss a concept, right? So ensure you are completely focused. If possible, have a notebook and pen with you to note down the points. This is important. Just write it down. Whatever I'm explaining, just write it down. Later on, you can even comment or you can message us on our WhatsApp. I'll give the WhatsApp number in the description. You can always message us on WhatsApp and ask your queries. We will get back to you as soon as possible. But still note down the points so that it becomes easier for you to again revise. We will go through some live examples to explain the various concepts of financial analysis to make it easier for viewers, right? Please ensure that you've watched all the videos of this series. I will be making references to all the previous videos. There are going to come some terms that you need to remind or you need to remember. If you have missed the previous videos, I have given the links in this same playlist. Go ahead and watch and then come back. This is really important. From next part, we are going completely practical on knowledge perspective on how to analyze the financial statement, right? Thanks a lot for watching this video, friends. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also do share your feedback about this video in comment section. Friends, we run a WhatsApp broadcast list where we share interesting articles on finance and stock market on regular basis. To join our WhatsApp broadcast list, do send a hi on this number and we will add you to our WhatsApp broadcast list. You can also ask your queries related to any of our videos on our WhatsApp and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Until then, see you in next video.